Hey all, Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning everyone. Welcome back to my little Ashiana. I hope you all are doing well. Winter mornings in Hyderabad has a different kind of calm. The air feels cold and the blankets feel heavier. And getting out of bed every morning feels like a little achievement in itself. So the first thing that I focus is on to prepare something warm and nourishing for my kids' lunchbox. So today I'm preparing paneer parathas for them. In winters, I usually prefer to give parathas to my kids every other day because they keeps you warm and also full for the longer period of time. So to prepare this paneer paratha in a chopper, I have added some paneer pieces along with some coriander leaves and green chilies. Now in this, I will also add some black pepper powder and salt. Now that's it. The filling is ready. You don't have to add any fancy items because you're preparing it for the kids, so I'll try to keep the filling as simple as possible. Whenever you are preparing the paratha along with the filling, try to keep your dough as thin as possible because it helps in rolling out the paratha and makes it easy. Now with the help of my hand, I have prepared a small chapati and then added the prepared filling. Now keep your hands free on adding the filling. Now in this way, we have to secure all the sides of the paratha. Now with a very little amount of flour, I'll roll out the paratha and make sure while rolling out, you don't apply a lot of pressure, otherwise it will break. Now whenever you are preparing any chapati or any paratha, make sure that your pan is way too hot. So in this way, the chapati will fluff up very nicely. Now in this way, I have added the ghee on the paratha. Now you can even use the butter. Flip the paratha and cook until it's nice golden brown from both the sides. Now instead of paneer, you can even prepare the paratha with a potato filling, that is aloo ka paratha. If you want the recipe, let me know. I'll share in my coming videos. Now I usually cut the paratha into four so that it is easy for the kids to have, and along with this I usually pack them some yogurt so that they can have along with the paratha. Now these days my kids have warm milk and boiled egg for their breakfast because it's early morning and they don't feel like having anything heavy in the breakfast, so I keep it very simple and minimal for their breakfast. Now after kids leave to school, I do take some rest and then get freshen up and come into the kitchen to prepare breakfast for myself. Now before doing anything else, I like to clean my hob top and countertop area so that the kitchen looks neat and clean and I get motivated to prepare the breakfast for myself. Now these days we are having this samvad chai. Actually the taste of this tea is similar to Lipton tea bags. Now if you are the fan of Lipton tea, then you should definitely go ahead and buy this tea because it's quite good in taste. Now, I always feel that as homemakers or housewives or even a woman, we go through different kinds of mood swings and different kinds of situations in our life. So, whenever you feel that something is not right, try to handle those situations with a positive attitude. Try to take out some time for yourself and concentrate on the things that you want to change in yourself, or just do the things that gives you instant happiness, because happiness lies in even the simplest things, such as a warm cup of tea or spending some quality time with your loved ones. I very well know that it gets difficult sometimes, but maintaining a positive attitude towards the problem is only the solution that you can do. Now, after having a hearty breakfast, I then move on to do my household chores. Now, I make sure that I spend at least 15 minutes every day on cleaning, so that my home stays neat and clean every day. Now, I have been following the same routine for almost 10 years now, and it has helped me very much in keeping my mind at peace and stress free. And I usually try to finish all the cleaning tasks in the morning itself, because in morning we are usually far more productive compared to the other hours of the day. I usually divide my cleaning chores between the days. Some days I do dusting, and some days I do washing and laundry, and some days I just focus on the deep cleaning of my home. Today was the day of dusting, so I dusted almost each and every part of my home. Now I usually try to clean even these little decor pieces that I put on the tables and the side tables, because dust gets accumulated on them and I just feel very uncomfortable on seeing the dust on them. So I usually like to dust them for at least once in every 10 days. After doing all my chores, I then lit up some bahur and prepared some nice hot black coffee for myself. So from a very long time, my kids have been asking me to prepare treslechcake. So today it was the day, so thought to share the recipe with you all at the same time. So for it, here I have taken 2 cups of whole wheat flour, in which I have added a half teaspoon of salt and 3/4 teaspoon of baking powder. Now here I have taken 5 egg yolks and whites separately. So first we'll beat the egg whites so that they get fluffy. Now while whisking the egg whites, I'll add the sugar in between. Now here I have taken 1 and 1/4 cup of sugar, and I'll add a half quantity in the egg whites and half quantity in the egg yolks. Now you have to beat until the egg whites form soft peak as such. Now I will take the egg yolks, and in it I'll add the remaining quantity of sugar along with 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. At this stage I will add half cup of milk into the egg yolks and again beat it until it changes its color to the lemon yellow. Now I will add the prepared egg yolk mixture into the dry flour and then whisk it properly. Now at this time it will get a bit thick, so you don't have to worry because we'll again add the egg white mixture in it. Now I'll add in half quantity first and then whisk it properly and then add the remaining quantity. Now after adding the egg white, you have to be very much careful. You have to fold the batter in this manner so that the air we have built up in the egg white doesn't go out. I will now pour this prepared batter into a baking tray. Now you have to bake this cake on 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 10 to 15 minutes or until you insert the toothpick and it comes out clean. Now this cake is also known as 3 milk cake. So for the concoction in a bowl I have added 1 cup of evaporated milk, 2/3 cup of whole milk and 1 cup of condensed milk. Now I'll mix everything very well with the help of whisk, and I will keep this concoction into the refrigerator until the cake cools down a bit. Now while the cake is getting cooled down, here I'll prepare the frosting for the cake that I'll apply on top of the cake. For this, here I have taken chilled 2 cups of cream, and in it I have added 4 to 5 tablespoon of condensed milk. Now the cake has cooled down a bit. I'll turn the side of the cake and again place it in the same baking tray. Now you have to use a fork and poke the cake as such so that it dissolves all the concoction in it very nicely. Now in this manner I'll add all the prepared concoction onto the cake, and then I'll keep it in the refrigerator for at least 4 to 5 hours and then add the frosting on it. Now almost after 4 to 5 hours I took out the cake from the fridge and then added the prepared cream frosting. Now it was the first time that I was preparing this cake, and trust me, it turned out very nice and smooth and soft. Do try this recipe and let me know if you have liked it. So on top of the cake I'll just place some strawberries. So with this I'll end my today's vlog on a sweet note. Take care of yourself and do let me know in the comment section if you liked my today's video. I'll meet you all in my next vlog. Until then, take care.